And feels a whole lot like summer. And in fact, we'll be looking at highs today in the lower 90s. But if you look at the heat index, it's already in the lower 90s, while our air temperatures are here in the middle to upper 80s. So again, I'm going to add a few more degrees to this before we're finished this afternoon. And our live radar very quiet. So really no cooling showers and really not even that many clouds out there, although some spots are reporting partly to mostly cloudy skies. We'll say highs today about 92 or 93. Winds from the southwest. Feels like temperature getting into the upper 90s, as we've been saying, but thankfully it's not quite humid enough to push us into the triple digits for heat indices. I guess that's a good thing. I mean, it's still May. Lots of time for that to happen later on, but thankfully don't have to talk about that today at least. Tonight looks quiet with lows in the 70s. And then for the next several days, we'll be looking at our highs right there in the lower 90s, maybe getting pretty close to record highs. The average high right now is 86. And then as we move into the weekend, we get that cool down, mostly, as I was saying, just because of the rain. And it will be prompted by a front, but it's not going to drag in a lot of nice, crisp, cool, dry air. But we will have more showers around. In fact, by Saturday, you can see we'll have a little bit of rain around. Here comes the front approaching this way, driven by an upper trough. Saturday evening, still some scattered rain possible. We'll fast forward into Sunday. Here's the front just providing a focus for some of the lift in the atmosphere. Plus, with that southerly turn with our winds, that'll bring in more moisture to set us up for some of those showers and thunderstorms. Sunday morning to Sunday afternoon, and then on toward Monday evening. Even we might still have some rain around as this front kind of lingers along our coast. So as you make your weekend plans, doesn't look like a terrible forecast, but we'll certainly have rain in the area. Maybe especially Sunday, but Saturday too. Both days, really from the morning through the evening, we'll have a chance for some of that scattered shower and storm activity. The rainfall forecast going up a little bit. Now this includes the next 7 days, but you can see up to 2 or 3 inches of rain indicated in the reds and dark purples. So a lot of us will be getting some actually welcome or needed rain for many of us at the airport. We've had just over 16 inches so far this year, but the average at this point is almost 22 inches. So we're running about 5 inches less than average at that location. So our drought monitor still showing most of us could use the rain. Now in the tropics, just want to hit on this really quickly because we've had to talk about it a little bit this week just because people are seeing way ahead in one of the forecast models that was indicating a little bit of activity maybe in the Caribbean or in the Gulf. No development expected in the next 5 days. Very typical to see some activity in Central America. That's very common for this time of year. I'm showing you the GFS American model here. Now, if I showed you this from yesterday, it had a big kind of storm right here off the Yucatan Peninsula. Today's model run, you can see much quieter, doesn't really have anything specifically coming toward us into the Gulf. And this is the European model, which has been consistently much less aggressive than what the GFS was doing with that system. And you can see it just kind of keeps the low pressure far to the south, maybe over Central America, maybe even in the Eastern Pacific. And this that we're talking about is not for this week, it's for next week. So just something to watch. We'll keep you updated, of course. We'll let you know if we see anything. But at this point, these are just really long range model runs that people sometimes see on social media and things like that. So just wanted to kind of clarify, nothing is happening out there, nothing coming at us, just some rain this weekend and into early next week.